Hey guys, it's me and I'm back with a brand new review video. So today we're actually reviewing two products, the first of which is what I'm actually filming this video on, which is the Osmo DJI 3 tripod film thingy. I'll put a photograph up. This thing is like next level, it's crazy. And that's what I'm filming this video on, so I'm very excited about that. And then the other thing that we're going to review today is some watercolors that we got from Wish. Bana got them for me for my birthday and I'm very excited to try these out. Spelling not so great or grammar not so great. It reads saturated and bright, sun exposure, transparent and pure, smooth and smooth. So let's hope they make good on their promises. The box is like this, and then like I'll switch now and like do like an unboxing of this. Again, another order from Wish that actually arrived for my birthday, and these are really cool. So I'm going to show you what these are all about in a second. Let's just get into it. I'm ready. So this is what I'm filming this video on. It's the Osmo Mobile 3 combo, which was also a birthday gift from some very dear friends, and I'm so grateful because this thing is next level amazing, very cool, going to help me in the future with lots of content. Super excited about that. But anyway, back to our watercolors, which are right here, direct from China, hopefully coronavirus free. If you never hear from me again, that is probably the reason why. But these are also super cool, and I'm super stoked to use them. So let's just do a bit of an unveiling here. So it comes in this like really nice little palette. I will try and find the link to these things on Wish and put them in the description. So you open it up like this, and then it comes with this like little palette where you can mix things. And then if you open it up all the way, there are the colors. These colors are super beautiful. I've never seen such bright colors in water paint sets before, so I am excited to use them. Like these greens are stunning, the browns, that one specifically I'm excited to use. So we're going to give these a try. There are little sponges on the side here as well that you can use for absorption, and which is really cool as well, they came with these water brush pens. So yeah, we're gonna try all these. I already have a water brush pen. I actually already have a couple, but it's always good. More is more with these things, so I'm happy to try that out as well. Okay, so let's set this up like so. Yeah, that looks good. I'll set that up over there like so, and put this aside for now. And I'm gonna be brave and attempt using this on my pet project at the moment, which is a collection of tarot cards that I'm busy with, and we'll see how this turns out. So this is Temperance. She's gonna be with us today while we try and figure out how these watercolors work. I'm super excited. Let's get into it. So I've already pre-mixed a color that I'm using on all of these for this collection. It's at the bottom. It's this color here from a different palette. So I'm just going to do the bottom. I've already primed this piece. It's just something boring that I do that I don't really put on film because it's not that interesting to watch me prime a piece. It's just something I do, and then when I add color I film. So let's have a look. Let's fill this piece in here with the color that I already mixed for this bottom piece. This was also done or filled in with the markers or the fine liners that I also got off of Wish. They do run a little bit if there's too much water, but you know what, when you're doing art you just gotta roll with the punches, and sometimes things just turn out the way that they turn out. Like if they're smudging, then they're smudging. What you're gonna do, you can't throw the whole piece away just because there's a little bit of smudging. And I think, to be honest, as far as this is concerned, it just adds to the effect of things. And we're just gonna do this first, and then we'll get stuck into our review of the Wish watercolors. It's so strange for me making videos because I feel like I always have to speak, which is why I really prefer doing time-lapse videos for while I'm painting. but for reviews, obviously I have to speak. I guess I could do a voiceover, probably switch over to voiceover in a little bit. But first we have to check out these watercolors. So, normally I work from like darkest to lightest, but in the interest of today's review, I think we're going to start with some greens today, because they're really, really beautiful greens in this palette, ranging from like all sorts of different shades. We've got this light green over here, we've got a darker green, gradually going into darker, and I think this is probably the darkest. That's going to be interesting as well. I think this is also a dark blue. That's the black. I'm not sure what that color is. So let's try to do the grass, and then we can come back to some of the other colors. Let's have a look here. This is so exciting. Okay. So normally when you work with watercolor, all the experts, that's not me, advise that you get your watercolor as wet as possible to work with. A lot of people also use like spray bottles to like keep their watercolors wet. So we're just gonna get this nice and wet over here. Whoa, that is bright. Like, I don't know how well you guys can see this on the video, but that is like super bright. So I think these are like super pigmented. So I think let's just get some on the brush, and then we can use the palette they have provided to like get some on. Okay, cool. So far these are acting as like normal watercolors do. Nothing strange or different, but the color vibrancy is really beautiful, and I'm happy with these as things are right now. But the true test is how it's going to look on paper. So let's try fill some of this grass in and see what happens. Really bright, super bright. Okay, so far I'm very happy with this. It's spreading nicely, it's behaving the way watercolors should behave. Wow, that's a lot of pigment. So you see, these blocks are really little, and I think people who aren't used to working in watercolors, they're used to like bigger palettes, and bigger isn't necessarily better, because you could have a bigger palette but then absolutely no pigment comes off, and that in itself is a problem. Or pigment will come off but it's not as bright. And so far this is like really true to what's on this palette, so I'm super happy. I think that this is stunning. And you should also feel free to like mix colors when you're experimenting with watercolor. Like, don't just use the colors on the palette. For the purposes of this review, you're using the colors as they are, but normally I like to mix and match my own colors, so that they fit with sort of what I want. And sort of like, why would you want to use like a factory produced color when you can make your own? I mean, that's part of what being creative is all about, making things yourself. But yes, these are awesome. I would definitely recommend these to people to buy. Okay, so embarrassing but true, the video cut out because I didn't have enough space on my phone, so we've just cut to a quick hyperlapse of what I was getting up to. And like, I'm really happy with the way these watercolors operate. They're vibrant, they're bright, they spread nicely. And yeah, if you are into watercolor and you are brave enough to order something off of Wish, and patient enough for that matter, I would definitely recommend these. I'll stick a link to where they are on Wish in the description of this video. And if you'd like to see the finished product of this painting, you can always head over to my Instagram. I'll probably be posting it in the next couple days, and you guys can check it out and give it a like. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments or on Instagram. And here is a quick look at the tripod that I used today, which is awesome and I love it. I will see you guys soon. Like my channel, subscribe to my videos, all that stuff. Thanks a lot. Bye.